You're watching Tap Tech, your front row seat to tomorrow's gadgets and upgrades. Stick around, because Apple's MacBook Pro M5 might not sound like a revolution, but what's coming could still be a smart move worth waiting for. Imagine having a MacBook Pro that works harder, delivers sharper AI smarts, keeps multitasking silky smooth, and stays cool even under the heaviest workloads, yet looks almost just like the one you're using now. The M5 MacBook Pro might not overhaul what you know, but it could perfect it. This complete run-through walks you through everything we know or can confidently expect about the M5 MacBook Pro, when it might arrive, what's new under the hood, subtle hardware enhancements, and whether it's worth hanging onto your current Mac or upgrading now. Let's start with timing. Apple used to refresh the MacBook Pro almost yearly, with past launches often in October or November. But insider analysts now note that the M5 MacBook Pro isn't likely to arrive in 2025, it's now leaning toward early 2026, perhaps in the first half of the year. That represents a slight shift in Apple's timing and gives software and supply chains more breathing room. Still, expect a launch somewhere around spring 2026, maybe March or April, as the likely window to mark on your calendar. Now, what's really new under the hood? First is the star, the M5 chip. Built on Apple's next-gen 3nm process, it comes in several versions, just like before: base M5, M5 Pro, M5 Max, and even an M5 Ultra variant. The Pro version reportedly packs a high-performance 16-core CPU paired with up to 22 GPU cores. The Max version takes it further with 18 CPU cores and up to 42 GPU cores, meaning workloads like video editing, rendering, machine learning, or software builds could see 25 to 30% faster performance. Efficiency gains should also mean less heat and fewer throttling issues during heavy tasks. These specs make the M5 Pro and Max particularly appealing to creative professionals and power users who push their MacBook to the edge. Next up, design and look. Don't expect big changes. Apple looks poised to continue the clean, modern aesthetic introduced a few years ago. A major redesign, complete with OLED screens, a hole-punch camera, and lighter construction, is expected later, with the rumored M6 version in late 2026. For the M5 release, think small refinements, perhaps a new finish, improved webcam optics thanks to compact camera systems, or minor weight trimming. On the connectivity side, expect upgrades too. Thunderbolt ports will likely be updated, possibly bringing Thunderbolt 5 across more models, boosting data throughput and external display support even further. And on the wireless front, rumor has it Wi-Fi May 7th debut on the M5 MacBook Pro, unlocking future-ready speeds, smoother cloud tasks, and stronger connectivity for those working on the go. As for cellular connectivity, does a built-in modem make sense? Probably not yet. 5G is more likely to land on devices like the MacBook Air or iPad first. So M5 MacBook Pros will likely stick with Wi-Fi improvements. Let's talk software. The M5 model should launch alongside macOS Tahoe, bringing upgrades in window management, smarter AI-powered features, and better efficiency on Apple Silicon. That means the extra horsepower won't just be about big apps, everyday workflow gets smoother too. Price? While nothing's confirmed, expect tiers similar to today's lineup. The 14-inch base model could still start around $1,600, with Pro and Max configurations scaling upward depending on GPU core counts, RAM, and storage. Creative pros or power users will need to budget accordingly, but if you really use that performance, it's worth it. So, is it worth waiting for the M5? Here's why waiting makes sense. You want notable performance gains in CPU and GPU-heavy tasks. You need more efficient cooling for extended heavy workloads. You want future-ready ports like Thunderbolt 5 and Wi-Fi 7. You appreciate smoother, smarter performance with macOS Tahoe. You're fine skipping unnecessary redesigns. But there are reasons to act now too. The current M4 MacBook Pros are already blazing fast and available at better prices. If you don't run pro-grade workloads, the M5's gains may not feel dramatic. Any delay could slide release into mid-2026. If you need a machine today, that's a long wait. At the end of the day, if you demand raw power, future-ready connectivity, and better efficiency, and you're okay waiting into 202. 6. The M5 MacBook Pro looks like a meaningful step forward. But if today's M4 model has you covered, your upgrade path might comfortably skip this generation and aim for that OLED redesign on M6 down the line.